Paste your textual content right here and click on and quote, next and quote, to watch this article rewriter. Do it his thing. Sri Krishna is the central determinant of the Bhagavad Gita. Sri Krishna is extensively regarded through Hindus to be an avatar, a direct descent of God. During the battle of Kurukshetra, Krishna gave Arjuna the immortal religious discourse of the Bhagavad Gita. Krishna taught. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, share and subscribe. Like it. A non-secular direction of wisdom, devotion and discrimination. Sri Krishna additionally popularized devotional bhakti yoga via his time with Radha and the gopis in Vrindavan. Sri Krishna stated in the opening area of the Bhagavad Gita, "Whenever, O descendant of Bharata, righteousness declines and unrighteousness prevails, I show up myself. For the safety of the righteous and the destruction of the wicked, and for the institution of religion, I come into being from age to age." Sri Krishna's short bio of Sri Krishna. Sri Krishna was once born in northern India in about 3228 BCE. The Puranas think about Sri Krishna's lifestyles to mark the passing of the Dvapara age into the Kali Yuga, current age. Baby_thief_ Krishna. Krishna was once born in prison to religious mother and father, Devaki and Vasudeva. At the time of his birth, his existence was once in hazard due to the fact the tyrant Kamsa was once looking for to kill him. It had been foretold that Kamsa would be killed with the aid of Devaki's eighth child. Since Sri Krishna used to be the eighth child, he was once smuggled out of jail to be raised by means of his foster mother and father Nanda and Yasoda in Gokula. Nanda lived the easy lifestyle and used to be a chief in the nearby cowherding community. The younger Sri Krishna is regularly depicted in these days as being a mischievous child, who loved enjoying pranks and having fun. Some worship Sri Krishna as the perfect baby of innocence. However, even in his younger years, Krishna is pronounced to have killed demons Trinavarta and Putana. He is additionally stated to have lifted a close-by hill, Govardhana, to guard the villagers towards the wrath of Indra. Sri Krishna in Vrindavan. In the early stage of his life, Sri Krishna is additionally regularly depicted enjoying the flute for his loved gopis, girl devotees. Of these, Radha was once the best devotee. This lifestyles episode used to be essential in the improvement of Hindu bhakti devotional tradition. It is this way of life of bhakti which was once essential in the lives of future avatars such as Sri Chaitanya and Sri Ramakrishna. Sri Krishna taught that there had been many paths to attain the aim of self-realization, however devotion was once the shortest path. However guys attempt to attain me, I return their love with my love. Anything route they can also travel, it leads to me in the end. Chapter 4, verse 11. Sri Krishna and Bhagavad Gita. On his return to Mathura, Sri Krishna killed his uncle Kansa, after Kansa had tried various instances to have Krishna killed. In Mathura, he befriended the Pandava prince Arjuna. Sri Krishna grew to be a tips and pal to Arjuna. The Kurukshetra conflict was once a struggle between the Pandavas and Kauravas, led by using King Dhritarashtra. Despite the provocations of the Kauravas, Sri Krishna tried to mediate to keep away from a conflict. He requested the Kauravas to provide the Pandavas simply a small quantity of land. However, Dhritarashtra refused any compromise. Once combat grew to become inevitable, Sri Krishna provided a preference to his dearest pal Arjuna. Both he ought to pick out Sri Krishna himself, or he ought to pick Krishna's armies. Arjuna selected the advice of Sri Krishna alternatively than his armies. Sri Krishna use weapon. It was once on the battlefield of Kurukshetra that Sri Krishna gave the immortal communicate of the Bhagavad Gita, which was once an exposition of Sri Krishna's yoga and how an aspiring seeker would possibly are trying to find union with God. Unlike Indian scriptures of the past, the Bhagavad Gita did no longer require world renunciation, however inspired world acceptance. The Bhagavad Gita and the lifestyles of Sri Krishna have been very essential for making spirituality reachable to normal human beings, and now not simply yogis who renounce the world. The central message of Sri Krishna was once for man to take phase in desireless motion, encouraged no longer by using human ego, however for the divine cause. You are solely entitled to the action, in no way to its fruits. Do now not let the fruits of motion be your motive, however do now not connect yourself to non-action. Bhagavad Gita chapter 2, verse 47. During the battle, Sri Krishna now and again intervened to assist Arjuna and the Pandavas win. Sri Krishna broke his personal phrase, proving his love for his dearest disciple used to be increased in so-called human morality. Sri Krishna additionally unveiled his well-known shape to Arjuna, displaying Arjuna his full non-secular realization. After this Arjuna grew to become a disciple of Sri Krishna, alternatively than simply admirer and friend. Sri Krishna embodied each the human and divine aspects. As an avatar, he performed a human role, but, at the identical time, was once an absolutely realized soul, one with God. During his lifetime, few acknowledged Sri Krishna's religious height. Sri Krishna took 8 foremost other paths and had many sons. However, his sons had been unspiritual and grew to be more and more haughty and arrogant. It is additionally said, Sri Krishna took 16,100 greater girls whom he had rescued from Narakasura's palace after killing Narakasura. It illustrates Sri Krishna's compassion for the downtrodden and unlucky victims of society and historic social traditions. After the Battle of Kurukshetra, Krishna visited Gandhari to provide his condolences. Gandhari, spouse of Dhritarashtra, had misplaced 100 sons in the battle. Gandhari cursed Sri Krishna due to the fact she believed he may want to have stopped the fighting. Gandhari cursed that Krishna would die inside 36 years, alongside with absolutely everyone from the Yadu dynasty. Sri Krishna used to be completely satisfied to receive this curse due to the fact his sons had turned out to be badly behaved and he knew his mission was once drawing to a close. Sri Krishna at Dwarka. In later life, Sri Krishna retired to Dwarka, the place he lived for many years. Legend has it that Sri Krishna used to be killed by using an arrow through his ankle when he used to be shot by using a hunter who mistook Sri Krishna for a deer. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, share and subscribe. Like it. The ankle was once the one location of weak spot in Sri Krishna's body. He time-honored demise calmly, understanding his time on earth and come to an end. Citation: Pettinger, page Bond. Biography of Sri Krishna, Oxford, UK. www.biographyonline.net, published 12 December 2016. Last up to date the 20th of February 2020. What was once the significance of Sri Krishna's lifestyles and mission? Sri Aurobindo as soon as stated, the foremost giant activities in world records blanketed 2 occasions from the existence of Krishna. Exile of Krishna in Vrindavan and his dialogue with Arjuna on the subject of Kurukshetra. The different two had been the siege of Troy and the lifestyles of Christ. There are 4 very superb occasions in history: the siege of Troy, the existence and crucifixion of Christ, the exile of Krishna in Vrindavan and the colloquy with Arjuna on the area of Kurukshetra. The siege of Troy. created Hellas. The exile in Brindavan created devotional faith, for earlier than there used to be solely meditation and worship. Christ from his go-humanized Europe, the colloquy at Kurukshetra, will yet liberate humanity. Sri Aurobindo, on the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna's play at Brindavan, was once a new improvement in spirituality. It allowed humans to strategy God through devotion to a private element of God, in this case the divine shape of Krishna. Previously non-secular exercise had emphasized meditation and detachment. It broadened the attraction of yoga and faith into these, whose temperament was once devotional. Krishna's dialogue with Arjuna on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. This immortal speech gave a clear and sensible yoga for absolutely everyone to follow. It made the non-secular lifestyles on hand to all and eliminated the rituals and exclusivity of the historic Vedic religion. Sri Krishna walked the soil to annihilate the philosophies of world-shunning spirituality and of world-grasping materialism. He installed on earth the Dharmarajya, the kingdom of the inner law. He restored the genuine spirit of kshatriya heroism, encouraged now not by using human ego, however via divine will, making man a dedicated and energetic instrument of the Supreme. He added down to the earth consciousness the supreme truth, that earth and earthly life, being inherently divine, ought to be made outwardly divine, entirely and totally, in each and every sphere, in each aspect. Sri Chinmoy, commentary on the Bhagavad Gita. Krishna used to be a mannequin king, husband, friend, religious trainer and avatar. Krishna had a profound affect on the culture, faith and spirituality of no longer simply India, however the total world. His simple philosophy of yoga is the reference factor for all future non-secular teachers. His play of devotional yoga was once additionally the reference factor and concept for all future masters and saints who emphasize devotion. Influential figures such as Mirabai, Sri Chaitanya and Sri Ramakrishna. Krishna's teachings allowed a big variety of religious techniques, from the detachment and equanimity of the Gita, the severe devotion of the gopis. Thus Krishna imbued Indian religious and faith with a diversity, richness of spirit and accordingly tolerance for the many paths to the goal. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, share and subscribe. Like it.